Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another day of Vlogmas. So we have a little bit of a different setup going on. We are not doing a vlog today, but I wanted to sit down and do a makeup tutorial, just a simple holiday glam look. I haven't filmed a makeup look in so long. I don't even remember the last time I did a video, but it's been a long time. So I just wanted to film like something super simple. I originally was gonna do something like really intense with sparkles and everything, and then I was like, let's reel it back in. No, this is probably something that I would do if I was going to like a holiday party, just something simple yet glam with a lash and everything, and I really love how it came out. So anyways, we're gonna hop into this video, and if you guys want to see how I got this holiday look, then just keep watching. Oh. Okay, let's get this started. My face is all clean, moisturized. I think I'm gonna start with my brows first. It's so funny, last week I was wearing this, and I wouldn't consider it like a turtleneck, but it's kind of like a turtleneck. And I had a necklace over it, and I low-key had the rock vibes going on. You know, I could wear this for Halloween next year and it would be a good costume. I'm just gonna start off by putting some brow gel over my brows. I'm trying a little bit of a different technique this time. I saw this from Makeup by Mario. He did a technique where he put brow gel on first, shaped the brows, and then filled them in. I really like that technique because sometimes I feel like when I put my brow gel on after, it kind of like wipes away all the product. Let that dry down. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll take my finger and kind of press my hairs against my skin. It kind of just helps them lay a little bit flatter. Okay, so now I'm just gonna start off by filling in my brow. I'm just using a brow pencil, do light hair strokes just to kind of fill in the sparse areas. Do you guys have a favorite brow? Like, this one is my favorite just because the first half of these brows, they just like grow and lay really nicely, where this side, they're like sparse right here, and then it's like super thick right here, and then they're not shaped that well on this side. It's just, this one's like the ugly sister. Okay, that is as good as we are going to get. I love you.
Love you.
Just gonna prime my eyes with a little bit of concealer. That was a lot. Actually, let's zoom you guys in just a little bit. Oh, that's out. All right, just gonna go in, set my eye. We're gonna go in with nothing new, my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. You guys, this is pretty much all I ever use anymore, so this is all I have. We are living minimally. I'm just gonna take a fluffy blending brush, and I kind of want to keep it like red, but not red. More of like reddish undertones though. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix MFEO. Can you guys see this? I'm gonna go ahead and mix MFEO and powder together. They have more of like browny red undertones. I'm using one palette for the shadow and one palette for a mirror. I'm just gonna put this right in the crease and like higher. So like what I like to do is I kind of like to lift my brow a little bit because my lids are starting to slant. I'm getting old. So I'm starting to slant a little bit. So what I do is I kind of like lift it up like that, and I can really get right in that crease, kind of like that, like on that bone right there. And then kind of up towards the bottom of my brow, rather than kind of bringing it. Oh. Yeah, move your tractor, sir. You're making so much noise. Thank you. I swear if they start digging, oh, thank you, Jesus, they're leaving. If you guys haven't been following up with me on Vlogmas, I've just been having a lot of noise around my home because there's been like contractors and workers digging like holes behind our house and just in our neighborhood. I don't know if they're like replacing power lines or whatnot, like underground lines. So they've been back there the last few days, and there's just been a lot of stuff going on. Lots and lots of noises. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with more of a, kind of like a pointier tip brush. Not really though, it's still fluffy. It's a Morphe E22, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Buns right here. Still, oh, I don't know if you guys saw that, I hope you did. This is such a bad video. We're gonna take that and we're gonna stick it right in the crease, but keep it on the outer half of my eye. So like right in here. Just wanna go back and forth, windshield wiper motions. And then I kind of want to bring it down into that outer corner of my lash line and just kind of start to blend it, not into the inner or like center of my lid, but right on that outer corner. I'm just really blending it in with that first shade. And I'm just gonna take a clean brush without really any product on it and just really blend out those outer edges. Same thing, just gonna really blend it out. Okay, so now I just wanna deepen it up just a little bit, just a little bit. I'm gonna get a little definer brush, one that doesn't have eyeshadow on it preferably. I really need to clean my makeup brushes. I'm gonna go in with the shade, what is this? Jax, with a Z, this red shade, and I'm just gonna do the tiniest little bit right on the outer corner. So we went in the crease, we went in the outer corner, and now we're gonna go in the outer corner. For some reason, it's just looking orange on me. I don't know if it's just the shades and the undertones just pull, like I pull orange a lot. And I'm gonna start off by kind of just putting it right on that outer area. It's easier to work in small sections and just add more if you need to, rather than doing too much at once and then you're like, well, dang, well, what am I gonna do now? So you just kind of want to pack it on, blend it out, pack it on, blend it out. And so now I'm just, like I said, blending out the edges, making everything super soft, and I'm just taking whatever is left over and just kind of starting to work it more into the lid. Okay, so we have the red. It's looking a little crazy right now. That's okay. I'm just gonna take a flat, like, packing brush, and I'm gonna go in with my Tati Beauty Volume 1 palette. And I'm gonna go in with the matte shade Aura. I'm just gonna put that right on the inner corner of my lid to kind of really brighten up that lid space. We're gonna keep this look matte, I think. I don't think we're gonna go too crazy. My initial thing that I wanted to do for a makeup look, I wanted to do glitter, I wanted to do gold, I wanted to do it all. But then I sat down and I was like, realistically, what would I actually wear? This. Not even this, actually. Okay, so I'm just going to lightly pack it right on that inner corner. See how it really just brightens up the lid compared to this side? Oh yeah, buddy. Okay, here's the fun part. I think we're gonna do a wing. I don't like doing wings. I like how they look, I don't like doing them. And I'm so OCD. I will fidget with it, and it's just... So a little trick that I like to do is I don't like to go in with like a straight gel or a liquid because I am not that skilled. So what I'll generally do is I'll go in with a shadow, kind of lay my outline, my foundation, and then I'll go over it with a liquid or a gel, or sometimes I'll just leave a shadow. So I'm just gonna actually mix this brown shade and black. So the brown shade is Central Park, the black is Abyss. And then what I like to do is I like to do the wing part first before I do anything else. That way I kind of just like know what we're working with. You want to, when you're doing a wing, you really want to follow your lower lash line and the shape of that. And it's almost like you want to continue that line. Like as if there were an invisible line that was continuing on from your lower lash line out. That's kind of how you want it to go, ideally. Does that always happen? No. And also you want to kind of keep your eye open when you do this. I know sometimes it can be hard if you're not comfortable doing a wing, but it's more ideal because your eyes look different when they're open versus when they're closed. The wing is going to look different. So if you're basing your wing off of your eye being closed, when you open it, your eyes are mainly always open. So you kind of want to try your best to make the wing with your eye open. And then I'm just going to connect it to the top of my lid. And then for this part, I don't mind if you like close because you're just kind of running it through your lash line. I'm not too worried if the wing is a little messy because I'm gonna go in and clean that up, so it's not a big deal. It's just kind of getting that shape down so you know what you're working with. Now for this portion of the video, when you do the inner corner, you kind of want to keep it open too, because sometimes when you close your eyes, it's hard to get into that lash line area. I just like to do a little bit of tight lining. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so for the eyeliner, you can take any eyeliner you like. I'm just using a liquid pen. And we're gonna go over the shadow. Okay, so before the eyeliner dries fully, what I like to do is take a makeup wipe and clean up the edges. So you're literally just gonna, I like to start by cleaning up under here. And then sometimes I'll drag out my liner. I don't know if you guys can see, but how it kind of like faintly, like I drew a line. I don't mind that because then I can just make a super defined point. Just like that. How cute. Not bad, Michaela. All right, let's see if we can match the other side now. Okay guys, so I have my wing liner on. I got it as even as I could. And I am really liking it. So I'm gonna go off camera and put some mascara and lashes on because I will definitely have nothing to say during that process, so I'll be so focused. So I'm gonna do that real quick and I will be right back. Okay, lashes are on. We are starting to feel a little bit put together. I'm gonna hop on and do some foundation. Hop on, I sound like I'm hopping on a Zoom call. I'm gonna do some foundation real quick. I'm just using my Maybelline Fit Me. Y'all, I haven't worn this foundation in so long, just because I always use my CoverGirl Skin Milk one that I really like, because it's just like a light coverage, lightweight, and I also just don't wear a lot of makeup. I am just getting this all up in my brows and everything. So for concealer, I'm just gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade 10. I'm gonna pop a little bit right on the inner corner, outer corner to run along the wing liner, like so. Should we do some highlighting? Just right there, like that. I don't like to use a whole lot of concealer anymore. It's just not for me. Ugh, I feel so cakey. I mean, I know it's gonna look great when I'm done, but I just never wear this much makeup anymore. And then I'm just gonna take a powder brush and we are just gonna go to town on my face. Just really powder her up. So for bronzer, because I'm not a huge contour gal anymore, I'm gonna go in with my Jaclyn Hill Blushed Bronzer Duo. This is Sun-Kissed and Bronze Moment. We're just gonna warm up the little face. Tap, 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 tap. Bronze up this big old forehead. Just gonna run this along my cheekbones. I'm kind of using this bronzer as a contour, I guess, but you just want to start. I feel like everyone under the sun knows this trick by now, but tip of your ear, invisible line to the corner of your mouth, and you kind of want to stop halfway where the eye is. You don't want to bring it in too close because it just like elongates your face and it just doesn't look right. I see so many people who bring it in like so far and it just looks so wrong. Don't do that. If you're doing that, don't do that. Bring it about halfway to where like your eye is, and that's it. And that should be like the end. That should be like where it's like finishing. I feel like I should do a do's and a don'ts for makeup, but there's so many of those out there and that's not really like, people don't really watch that kind of stuff anymore. People don't even really watch makeup tutorials a whole lot anymore. Like, I miss the old YouTube days where there would just be so many different makeup tutorials that you can look. So if you wanted like a bronze makeup look, you could find one. You know, if you want a pink one, if you want blue or green, I don't know, or smoky eye. There were just so many different tutorials. Like anytime I wanted to learn how to do a makeup look or use a specific product and I wanted to see how it performed, I would always go to Jaclyn Hill's channel because she had so many different makeup tutorials and it was amazing. She is really how I learned how to do makeup and how to apply makeup. I would get ready when I was working at Ulta and Clinique. I would watch her videos when I was getting ready. If I wanted to do a specific look and I wanted to recreate it, I would watch it as I was getting ready and I would try to recreate that look. She inspired so many looks for me. All right, so now that we are all bronzed up, I'm just gonna kind of blend it out just a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a cream blush. This is my Honest Beauty cream blush. This is in the shade Rose Pink. I haven't used this in so long, but I used to love this blush. I'm just gonna take my little blending sponge, kind of smile a little bit, dab it. It just looks so natural and rosy. I don't know if you guys can see the difference right now because my viewfinder is really dirty. I need to clean it. You can even take some up on the temples of your forehead. Kind of blend that in with your bronzer, it's really nice. And then we're gonna go back in just to kind of set that cream blush. You don't have to set it if you don't want to. It actually lays really nicely on top of powders, you can see, which a lot of cream blushes don't do. This one, just the way it sets, it doesn't break anything up. It's really nice. But I'm gonna go back in with my blush bronzer duo. And usually I like to mix this with more of a peachy blush, but I'm just gonna go straight in with it because it's more holiday, winter. I feel like peachies are more for spring, summer. I mean, you can wear it anytime. I wear it anytime, but for this look, we're gonna keep it pink. For highlighter, I'm gonna go in with Jaclyn Cosmetics Loose Highlight in the shade Brighten Up. You can use this honestly all over your face if you want. I just do it on my cheekbones because I am not a huge highlighter gal. Like I love highlight, but I don't like that whole strobing situation that people were really into for a period of time. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but So for the lash line, I'm gonna go back in with Buns and I'm just gonna line my lower lash line. Actually, I think I'm gonna mix a little bit of Central Park in with that just to darken it up a little bit. It's a little bit too light for my liking. Just because I feel like, and it probably doesn't look like this to most people because I never wear a wing or lashes or anything. I feel like sometimes my upper lid can look a little bit more top heavy, so I don't like to have anything super heavy on my lower lash line. That's just my personal preference. It probably doesn't look like that at all though to anybody. And then I'm gonna blend this out. This is in the shade MFEO and Pooter. Just kinda make a cute face like this and blend. Okay, and then I wanna kind of create a fun little cat eye on the inner corner. So I'm just gonna take my liquid liner and I'm gonna go like right on the inner corner right here and just kind of create like a little like point. Just tiny little point. Probably won't even notice it. Now for the lips, I'm gonna go in with my Milani lip liner. This is an 04 All Natural. We're gonna go with a darker lipstick, but this is all I have that's in front of me right now, so. I have Adele's Water Under the Bridge song stuck in my head right now because of TikTok. I'm not even gonna attempt to do that dance because I know I can't do it. Okay, this is a Maybelline lipstick in the shade 373 Mauve for me. I'm just gonna touch up my brows real quick. A little spritzy spritz. Alrighty guys, so that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me while I put this little holiday look together. I love it so much. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!